Did you know that the grand finals of the Jamaica Festival Song Competition will be held tomorrow at the Randy Williams Entertainment Center in Kingston? Yes, at 8 p.m. 11 finalists will compete for the coveted title of 2019 Jamaica Festival Song winner and millions of dollars in cash and prizes. You don't want to miss it. Hello there. Thanks for making it Jamaica Magazine. I'm Adrian Atkinson, your host for the next half hour. Stay tuned for further information on this year's Jamaica 57 celebrations and more.
Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Friday, July 26. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the next phase of the Housing Opportunity Production and Employment HOPE program is to be rolled out shortly. This will entail institutionalizing the employment and training aspects of the program.
I'm very satisfied and I'm very happy to see the program come to this point where we can now say we have tested it. It has worked, and we are now going to bring the program to the institutional phase where it will be a constant feature of the development of Jamaica.
The Prime Minister was speaking during the final stop of a tour of HOPE projects across the Caenwood area on Wednesday. He explained that in this next phase, HOPE would probably move from the office of the Prime Minister and be placed under an agency that can carry it more effectively. The Prime Minister added that the opportunities component was being developed and would be launched soon along with the production aspect.
We have already decided that for the production component, we're going to be focusing on getting young people into agriculture using technology.
The housing component, which was launched recently, will be provided at a later date. HOPE was launched by the Prime Minister in 2017 and targets persons aged 18 to 24 who are not employed or enrolled in a school or program of training. Through HOPE, approximately 24,000 young people have been impacted over the last 2 years and have now become ambassadors for the program. Currently, 6,000 youth are being trained under the initiative. 78 courtrooms are now able to facilitate digital audio technology, while 19 courtrooms can accommodate audiovisual devices. Justice Minister Delroy Chuck says the move is to secure witness statements in court trials. His message was delivered recently by Executive Director of the Legal Aid Council, Hugh Faulkner, at the opening of the two-day Witness Care Conference.
We at the Ministry of Justice stand ready to step up to the plate and play our part in ensuring that systems are in place to advance the role of witnesses in the justice process. With this technology, witness intimidation in the courtroom will be significantly reduced.
The provision of digital audio recordings in court proceedings falls under the Ministry's Justice Undertakings for Social Transformation, JUST project. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Grange, says government is moving expeditiously to have the Sexual Harassment Bill enacted. A joint select committee of Parliament has been named to review the legislation.
We will convene the joint select committee meetings and move expeditiously to sign off on the bill to ensure that we have this legislation in place which will address sexual harassment in the workplace, where accommodations are involved, landlord and tenant, and also in institutions.
Minister Grange says government is also looking at addressing the issue of sexual harassment in the tourism industry. The Sexual Harassment Bill was tabled in the House of Representatives on July 9. It outlines the types of conduct that constitute sexual harassment and prohibits certain actions. Government's Public Investment Management Secretariat, PIMSEC, has given conditional approval for the renovation of the National Stadium and the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium. Sport Minister Olivia Grange says PIMSEC has also provided the funding to engage a consultant for the projects. The consultant is tasked to craft a business plan for the development and operation of both facilities.
I've informed this Honourable House that it was our intention to upgrade our aging National Stadium to make it more customer-friendly and more compliant with international sports governing bodies. I also made mention of our intention to develop the Trelawney Stadium to the point where it could be placed at the centre of our sport tourism thrust.
Minister Grange was delivering her sectoral presentation in Parliament on Tuesday. She said the stadium projects were valued at approximately $40 million. Meanwhile, $163,785,000 have been spent to complete other sport infrastructure projects across the island. And finally, Jamaica 57 celebratory activities commence tomorrow with the grand finals of the Festival Song Competition. The Jamaica Festival Song Contest is slated for Randy Williams Entertainment Center in St. Andrew at 8 p.m. This year's competition has 11 finalists instead of the usual 10. The celebratory period includes other popular events such as the Miss Jamaica Festival Queen Grand Coronation, World Reggae Dance Championship, Mellow-Go-Round, Jamaica Gospel Song Grand Finals, Pop and Variety Grand Finals, and Grand Gala on Independence Day.
This year, the gala will serve as the start of our observation of the decade for people of African descent. Our special guest this year will be the President of Kenya, President Uhuru Kenyatta, who will be here on a state visit. This year, we will also, at the gala, honor two of our celebrated entertainers. In the past, we have honored Jimmy Cliff, Damian Marley, and others. And this year, we will be honoring Rita Marley and Sizzler.
The Culture Minister has also revealed the fashion theme for this year's celebrations.
Fashion theme this year is roots and culture, meaning that with the diversity in our culture, whatever is your roots, you can wear your sari, you can wear your African wear, you can wear whatever you identify with as your roots and your culture.
All the Jamaica 57 activities will be celebrated under the theme, One Nation, One People. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.
What can a little germs do?
Pink eye running belly, even flu. Germs can make them happen to you.
Put germs on our manners with these. Cover your mouth when you cough and sneeze. Always wash your hand with water and soap.
Keep dirty hands from your eyes and your nose and your mouth.
You don't want to be sick, take care. Practice every day, no germs on here. A message from the Ministry of Health.
Have you ever heard about the Get on the Bike program? This initiative, which was launched in collaboration with Government Citizen Security and Justice Program, seeks to equip young adults with the knowledge and empowerment they need to achieve their career goals and objectives. Here's more.
Well, Get on the Bike is the title of a book that I have written, and the purpose of the book was to help persons not only to dream, but to dream bigger. Sometimes we have a goal in life, and instead of pursuing it, we say, I'm not educated enough, I'm not bright enough, I'm not experienced enough. So Get on the Bike is a metaphor to say whatever you want to achieve in life, you can do it. Go for it.
Yes, Marsha's Get on the Bike initiative was launched in 2019 to empower and engage teenagers and young adults in various schools, churches, inner city communities and rural areas across Jamaica.
For schools, I reach out to the guidance counselors and ask if they have a group they would want me to speak with. I work closely in my own church community. I attend the Temple on Mennonite Church, so during Sunday school, sometimes I will talk to the youth department or the young adults. I engage them in that way. And then for community outreach, I'm in touch with some social workers, persons who are already in the field, and I make linkages through that way.
The program is being executed in collaboration with Government Citizen Security and Justice Program. It provides teenagers and young adults with the knowledge and motivation they need to achieve their individual goals and dreams.
It can be dreams in terms of a better family life. It could be dreams in terms of acquiring a job. It could be dreams in starting a business. So we provide the strategy or the roadmap for persons to realize their dreams.
Some of the youngsters who have recently benefited from the program are a group of students from the Operation Friendship Skills Training Institute in Kingston.
Today, what we want to talk about is workplace readiness. Let me see the hands of those who have actually worked already. Have you been in the workforce already? A few of us have been in the workplace already. Well, this program is going to teach us what are the things we need to do to prepare for the world of work. One of the best means of getting a job is what? Word of mouth. If somebody doesn't know that we are seeking a job, nobody can help us. So if we are seeking a job, one of the first things we ought to do is to let somebody know. After we have done that, we want to develop what we call our resume or our CV. It's very easy, very easy. Start at the top with our name, then we go to our address, then the telephone number, then our qualification or experience, whichever is stronger. What are some of the questions they are going to ask us in the interview? Why do you need a job? Yes. Where you have worked before? Certainly.
During these free interactive sessions, Marsha even gives advice on how to tackle some of the most intimidating interview questions.
Some persons get a little timid when somebody asks, so what is your weakest area? Sometimes they ask that in the interview. The best answer for that is something that is not too outrageous, but something that we have worked on and we have improved and we are now professional in that area.
I think the session has a great impact on us as students because not every student is aware of how to operate within the work field and know what to do and where and when, how to go about doing it. Coming here, showing us the steps and what to do from what not to, like having our name, the address, work experience, our qualifications and the information about us, that will help us to know what to do in able to get our work.
But preparing students for the world of work is just one of the focus areas of the Get on the Bike program. During a recent weekend visit to the Ocho Rios Mennonite Church in St. Anne, participants of the program were briefed about another important lesson, SWOT.
Let's start from the top. So strengths. Strengths are the things that we are very good at. A strength could be good interpersonal skills, good team building skills. It could be a fantastic smile. Weaknesses. These are things that we are not so good at. So the weakness could be we have poor time management skills. We are not organized, always late. Things like that would be considered a weakness. Things that we need to improve on. The O stands for opportunity. This is something external to us. So in our area, are there hotels being open, other areas of employment? That would be seen as an opportunity. The threat would be like similar to the weakness, but it's external. We can't do anything about it right away. Perhaps a threat would be poor transportation service within my area. Why do we do this? We do it so that we are more in tune with what we can accomplish. Not only that, we are more open to changes, and when changes come, we are not flustered.
Good session, and it's very informative. Doesn't matter the age group or where you are in your career goal right now.
I recently graduated from high school, and it is a great opportunity for me because I'm job hunting.
And there's just one more question I know you might be asking. Why the title Get on the Bike?
A bike to me represents freedom, it represents creativity, some amount of skill, and always going forward.
And there you have it. For more information on how you can get on the bike, email Marsha Norman at marshanorman2017@gmail.com.
Similar to the Get on the Bike initiative, there is a government program that is doing wonders for unattached youth. Learn more about the Housing Opportunity Production and Employment HOPE program next.
Growing up, I didn't have no parent, nowhere to go. I was just stranded. I started to live in Crossroads because I didn't have nowhere else to go. So what I would do when I'm at Crossroads, I would stay in Mothers by day, and by night I would get a piece of cardboard and sleep at the bus stop beside of Mothers in Crossroads. I will walk and beg, or I will stay in Mothers for the whole day, begging passbys or so forth, till I find myself again money now. So I'd always have a phone, so I use that money that I get, buy credit, put on the phone and put on service, data, and find out about all of the ministries and so forth. And I will sit there and call the different ministries, from the Chief of Defense Staff Office to the Minister of Education, the Prime Minister's Office, all of those. So I keep on calling and keep on calling till I call the Prime Minister's Office again, and a secretary, I talk to her till I tell myself, say, I can't take it no more. I start crying, I tell the lady, say, Miss, please just help me. Please, I beg you, help me. And the lady say, young man, I will guarantee you that I will help you. So don't worry yourself. She called me back like an hour after or so forth, and she said to me that I got to a person that I think will most likely help you in your situation, which his name is Mr. Martin Rittman. He is the head coordinator of the HOPE program. An hour after, Mr. Rittman called me, and he introduced himself, and I introduced myself, and I tell him my story all over again. He told me that he can help me out with something to do, a skill and a job or so I can gain some form of income, so I could buy hygiene products and clothes and so forth. So he directed me to the Art and Ripon Road, where he told me to bring all relevant documents like ID, TRN and so forth to that place on Ripon Road, and speak to the secretary and tell her that Martin Rittman, the head coordinator of the HOPE program, sent me here. He told me that I should go to a school that's on South Camp, UWI Open campus. I went for 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks, I spent at UWI Open campus at South Camp Road. I then moved on to a government agency for work. I started off processing in the computer all documents that come in. I will be the one who to lodge it in the computer and send it off to the different departments. But now I'm a customer service rep at the moment, because my supervisor told me that my talent is wasted where I'm at right now. I don't do much more than lodge the documents in the system and so forth. So she gave me more hands-on training that would more fit my criteria.
I think it is a good motivator in the sense that, it gives them some purpose of living, coming, doing something, knowing that he's responsible for something that is such a vital aspect of our daily activities. He dresses well, always on time, and he takes pride in whatever, what is assigned to him, meaning he works really hard, and whenever he's not here, they miss him.
This particular day now, I think it's the following week, after Martin Rittman helped me out with the HOPE program and so forth, I saw a lady Just a random lady, I was begging and so forth. And the lady see me and she started to talk to me and ask me, why am I here and so forth. So I told her and I spoke with her, and she take me into Mother's, she buy me a patty and a juice. And we were talking, just talking and talking, and then she asked me, do I want to come to stay with her? With a glad face, I accepted and said, yes, I would love to come home with you. When she took me in, it's like, you know, I was very welcome because just looking, I had a bed to sleep in that used to be a cardboard. I had food to eat that used to be me begging on the street just to make ends meet, just to eat a little patty or something. I had dumpling, she gave me all type of food that I longed to eat from a longer while.
You know the reason why I do it? God himself provide for me. That's me can feed myself, feed him, feed my 2 grandchildren then. Helping him is not a problem. Helping somebody when they are in need is the greatest thing for me.
I can put my life like the Titanic, if you ever seen that movie. It's like, you know, when the ship was sinking, there's a lot of persons like, them don't know what to do. Some people just jump off in the water because them can't. But I was there and like, the ship has sink, and it's like I tell myself, say, you know what, I'm not going to make the ship sink with me now. So I decided to just jump off. So when you jump off now, I decide say, you know what, I'm not give up, I'm not just drown so, I'm not just go down so. So I tell myself, say, you know what, I'm going to swim. Till I see a light, and that light was Martin Rickman, who shined a lot of other lights for me to a lot of different islands, a lot of different places.
Do you feel you have a purpose in life but just need help finding it? You're probably not alone. And like many before and after you, a bit of motivation at the right time can make all the difference. Listen as Dr. Wayne Henry from the Planning Institute of Jamaica shares valuable information you need to hear.
Develop a sense of purpose that says you're not here by accident. You are here for greatness. You are here with destiny in mind. You are supposed to do something great, and you are on that pathway. There are persons who are in the departure lounge of life, at the end of their life, and they look back and they have regret because they never took time to uncover and develop a sense of purpose. Why am I here? What am I supposed to do before I leave this 7 billion people planet called Earth? What am I supposed to accomplish? Having a sense of greatness that's in you. You're talented, you have gifts and abilities. Some of you are good with numbers, some of you are good with words, some of you are good with both, some of you are artistic, creative, some of you are sports oriented, and there are many things. And you take time to discover what are you passionate about. What can I just do naturally? I can jump out of my sleep and do it easily. Speaking now to your talents and abilities, your giftings. All of these come into your sense of purpose. The things that you are to do in life as you are to impact people. When you dream, when you close your eyes, what do you see yourself doing? And knowing that the sky is the limit. Second thing I want to say quickly is that you must learn to persevere. I heard Marquis speak about perseverance. Everybody say perseverance. Sometimes we don't achieve much because we give up too easily. You have to learn, if you want good, your nose have to. Yes, man, you have to get your feelings hurt and still go on. When I was doing my PhD, boy, a man tell me, man, people seem to like you. Wayne, why don't you just leave this program and go back to your country? You have a master's. The PhD is not for you. Why don't go and make money? And that was a racist comment because I was black. I was the only black person in the program. And he was saying things that hurt me, and I didn't want him to see me offended. I left his presence, went into my room, and I cried. But I decided to continue in my effort for excellence. Are you hearing me? And so perseverance means to continue a course of action in spite of difficulty, in spite of opposition. When they fight you down, when bad mind reach you, and they're fighting you down, and they say you're not the right gender, young ladies, and they say you don't deserve to be here, don't pay no attention, press on nonetheless. And it means you also have to have the right people around you. Be careful of the company you keep. As you go through life, you're going to make mistakes. As you go through life, you may fail at something. You want people around you who can encourage you to get up again.
Jamaica 57 is just around the corner, and as customary, there are a host of activities for every Tom, Dick and Harry to enjoy, so listen up. Following the grand finals of the Jamaica Festival Song Competition at the Ranny Williams Entertainment Center tomorrow, there will be a National Independence Church service on Sunday, July 28 at the Faith Cathedral Deliverance Center at 104 Waltham Park Road, Kingston 11. The Emancipation Jubilee is slated for July 31 at Seville in St. Anne. The National Arena will host the Miss Jamaica Festival Queen Grand Coronation on Emancipation Day, August 1. The World Reggae Dance Championship Grand Final on August 2. Mellow Go Round on August 3. The Jamaica Gospel Song Grand Final on August 4. And the Pop and Variety Grand Final on August 5. Grand Gala will be held on Independence Day, August 6, inside the National Stadium. We have a lot to celebrate as a nation. So let's come on out and support all these Jamaica 57 celebratory activities that have and continue to make Jamaica the place of choice to live, work, raise families, and do business.
From a Jamaican era them. We heroes fight very hard. Them have to fight with the hard and abroad. Hero them fight very hard. So we can enjoy with hard. The heroes fight very hard. Them have to fight with the hard and abroad. Hero them fight very hard. So we can enjoy with hard. Whoa, this a sweet, sweet Jamaica land. I don't know so the 6-0 come from. Not to mention the heroin one. You check Poland when Annie come from. You want to know about Paul Bogle. You go online and start to Google. Cause St. Thomas that a fi me bala. Alright, that's a Paul Bogle come from. Cause them fight very hard. Them have to fight with the hard and abroad. Hero them fight very hard. So we can enjoy we hard. Hero them fight very hard. Them have to fight with the hard and abroad. Hero them fight very hard. So we can enjoy we hard. Whoa, equal rights all we fear. Who said that no Marcus Garvey? I wish one never beg no pardon. The same one George William Garden. Cause me a sing me feel it from the heart. When me remember Mobile where them men some sharp. Spanish told me go lick me auntie. She said don't tell me issue go post a manti. Say them fight very hard. Them have to fight with the hard and abroad. Hero them fight very hard. So we can enjoy we hard.
And this is the final stop in today's magazine. Thanks for journeying with us. To watch today's program, again, simply visit our website, jis.gov.jm. And don't forget that you are able to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. On behalf of the entire team here at the JIS, I'm Adrian Atkinson. Have yourselves a great weekend.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.